Welcome to another episode of Polish with Samuel. Today is a very special weekend edition. We'll be taking on a very interesting topic called the Overton window. Before I take you into that story, I'd like to tell you another story. I'm sure all of us remember that back on January 6th, our group of excursionists attempted and succeeded at infiltrating the United States Capitol. This is the first time that had happened since 1814, when the British, Mr. Trump, it was the British who infiltrated the United States Capitol, not the Canadians, broke in and burned down the United States Capitol. This is not normal. I am going to give it to you plainly. This was extreme. And that was their goal. Their goal was to do something extreme, to attempt to overturn the result of a Democratic-led election. Later that day, eight Senate Republicans voted, and more than half of the House Republican caucus voted to reject the electoral results from both Arizona and from other states. Let's continue. Now, what does that have to do with this topic called the Overton window? Let me explain. The point of the Overton window is if you want to make something extreme seem less extreme, you're going to do something 3 or 4 times as extreme as that. We can look at an example for that. When excursionists attempted to attack the U.S. Capitol, they did something insanely extreme. While voting to overturn electoral results would seem extreme because they had just attacked the U.S. Capitol, that seemed normal in the eyes of the United States public. And while we're already on the topic of the U.S. Capitol, let's just revoke how crazy it was and what a disillusionment of traditional Republican principles that was. Ronald Reagan, a man who's concerned with building the Republican Party into what it is, in 1987, proudly proclaimed that the 9 scariest words in the English language were, "I'm from the government and I'm here to help." Ronald Reagan said that government interference in American lives was not something that should be done. Yet 8 Senate Republicans and over 100 House GOP members voted to interfere in the result of an election that had been safely won by Joe Biden. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please remember to like and subscribe. If you have any topics that you'd like to talk about, or if you have any examples that you can think of in your own life where the Overton window affected you, please post that down in the chat. We're always happy to hear from our viewers who like to tune in. Thank you, and have a great day.